you walk into the store, and then as you're checking out, the cashier says, "Do you have a membership with us? Phone number, email?" And then you're like, I think I do, but it was a long time ago. Okay, cool. You want to put your number in? I don't think it was my number. I think it was like an email or... No, it was a number. So let's try this one. Nope. That's not it? Okay, how about this one? Okay, we're gonna have to go way back to the Motorola days, I guess, the flip phone. Ah man, minutes were a time. Oh, we're in. Yay, points. See, during that whole interaction, a line built up behind you, and you got people who just want to go home, people who have Frozens. And like all of that, just so you can get a buy one get one on that Mountain Dew. Anyway, you know who this whole phone number thing sucks for? Anyone who currently uses that number. They want points. They like to party. You know what I mean? Rob, you sound so old. So old, man. They just want points. Can you imagine they go to the store and as they're checking out, if you sign up today, I get bragging rights, In the break room, they put my name on a sticky note, and on top it says, "Great job," with a smiley face. And if you signed up for one of our store cards with my numbers, they say my name on the overhead, and it makes me feel special. It's usually all I got, and it's all I have. Retail, am I right? So, that you're like, okay, I'll sign up. Cool. Sorry, there's already an account with this number linked to it. Do you want to try another number? Well, I guess I can use my mom's number. She only uses her phone for Facebook and some fan page for Gary Sinise. Now, Rob, who the heck is Gary Sinise? Most of my viewers might be asking. Now, to be honest, he's one of those people that if I saw his face, I would know who he is. But you might know him as, if you've been to Epcot Center in 2010, you might know him from Mission Space. Or, CSI New York. Rob, okay, that's enough. You're going on too much of a rabbit trail. He was Lieutenant Dan in Forrest Gump. Rob, we'll just take your word for it. We don't feel like Googling this later. Alright. Anyway, there was already an account linked with that number. Welcome to the show, everybody. I'm your host, Rob Rodriguez. Now, before we go any further with the show, I want to thank Anna for just a moment. Anna Mariko Seymour, very talented musician. She composed and arranged our new theme music. So, I asked for more of a late night sound this season, and she delivered. She did 110%, or whatever percentage Fifth Third Bank is marketing themselves with. She did more than that. Oh, yeah. So she's been on the show before, friend of the show. I've since learned how to pronounce her name correctly. She's also Prismia, So follow her, show her some love. big thank you. You're brilliant. Anyway, next on the show, let's get into it. We've been off the air for 3 months, and since then, thank goodness, the writers' strike and the actors' strike, they were all resolved. So it's good that the people that were rewatching Suits for the 4th time, they have more options now. As you can imagine, a lot has happened on the internet this week. I'm still trying to catch up, but from what I gathered, we're boycotting Scream 7 and comedian Matt Rife. I mean, one went viral by changing things from the way we knew it and making it their own and bringing new blood to a tired genre. And the other is Matt Rife. For those of you who don't know, he got popular on the internet by posting videos of himself doing crowd work, on stage. The women just adored him. And, he recently released a Netflix special, and his whole fan base just, turned on him overnight. It's like, oh, it never dawned on me that he also writes jokes. I mean, I just thought he goes on stage for 2 hours and talks to the audience. I was mistaken. But it's human nature to get mistaken, Take this for example. I follow a band. I've followed a band for years. I mean, they've just been a part of my life. They've helped me through a lot. A few years ago, they started doing shows for 21 and over, They bring back the OG members. Sometimes it's like, you were for one audience, but I guess you're trying to cater to another audience. Let's play one of their hits now, just so you know who we're talking about.
Fruit salad, yummy, yummy.
Yeah, you didn't think the Wiggles could go that hard, did you? There's just too many of them these days, and apparently one of them is just a thirst trap for moms now. Oh yeah, that's right. We were also talking about Scream 7. So yeah, the lead actress was fired for reasons that call for a wrongful termination suit, and Jenna Ortega followed her, and both of them are no longer in the movie. So I just feel like there's people just hearing that news and they're relieved. They're like, Nev Campbell, pick up the phone. You could totally do what Jamie Lee Curtis did for the Halloween franchise. You could do it. The set's not even cold yet. When somebody works on or writes something controversial, you have to wonder to yourself, did they intend for their decision to start a fire? No. They just came up with it and didn't think much of it. And, it's there for the world to see and get a mixed reaction. And they're like, I didn't think I would have to make an apology video this early in my career. But good thing I've been practicing how to start one of those. Oh shoot, I forgot the ukulele. Well, we also have to acknowledge that there are just some edgy people who just live for the shock, you know what I mean? It's like they'll post whatever they want, they don't care what reaction they'll get. In their eyes, all press is good press. Were you saying that before or after you were banned from every social media platform? I still got my spam account. Okay, so you're telling me that the account that you lost was not your Finsta? That actually sounds kind of weird coming added my voice, but I mean, it was pretty spammy, if you ask me. You gotta know your audience, man. You know, I don't normally take advice from someone who just posts dank memes and dark humor, but I know. I mean, take this for example. Let's say you see a Karen in the wild, and, you know, because of the conditions we've become accustomed to, we all pull our phone out, you know? I mean, it's not every day that you're going to get an opportunity like this. This is like, for some people, this is once in a lifetime. And you're in the coffee house, and then you hear those magic words. What do you mean my coupons are expired? Let me talk to your manager. Say cheese. This is an outrage. Yeah. You know, let's say the roles are reversed, and now we got people who are recording, and you know, they think they're doing something. I mean, I'm gonna pull this from something that I actually saw. Some lady walks into a CVS, already camera in hand, and then she's like, are you the manager? Why did you ban my son from the store? Ma'am, he was throwing things and swearing. We actually banned all of his friends. My son gets straight A's. And of course, you know, honestly, what was she trying to accomplish? Was she trying to get the comment section on her side? Because I tell you, it was not. I mean, someone commented Mother of the Year, and then underneath, I kid you not, she said, "Thanks, love." I'm pretty sure they meant that sarcastically. Well, we have a lot of show to fill, so that being said, I'm gonna need a minute. Alright, so, you know, for the last month or so, there's been something viral going on the internet. Hey, there's a theme here. But yeah, something's been going on, it's been trending. Apparently, all men think about the Roman Empire. I mean, you gotta believe everything you hear on the internet. So, men are always thinking about the Roman Empire. Last time I checked, I am a man. I mean, I even called up my friends just to make sure, you know, I'm not crazy, right? Call me crazy, but I don't like store-bought pesto. I even called my birth parents. You know? I was like, hey, do you remember what the doctor said when I arrived? It's a boy? Okay, just making sure. Yeah, I mean, we don't all think about the Roman Empire. I mean, all I think about is the entertainment industry. I guess you could say that is kind of my Roman Empire. The more you know. It's time for that weekly list known as the possibility list. It's kind of like when you go all the way to the mailbox and then you see it's empty. Only after the fact you remember it's Sunday. Alright, this week's list is titled 4 Things I Thought of Buying, however, they're just unrealistic purchases. Alright. You know, back in August we tried to make it clear that the list was made up. These are actual things I thought of buying in my 26 years on this earth. Go figure. Alright, so at number 4, a gumball machine. Number three, the van from Who's the Boss? Another obscure reference in this week's broadcast. Cool. Number 2, social media marketer from Fiverr. Okay. And number 1, 4 things I thought of buying, however, they are unrealistic. A cameo from Jennifer Love Hewitt to myself. Alright, and that is the possibility list for you this week. So, back in August, there was a segment all about how my phone was acting up. And, it didn't want to charge correctly. It would no longer accept, like, wired headphones. It was a whole mess. Like, let me play some of that for you right now. Alright, so I've had my phone for about 2 years now. And, as you can see, it's clearly seen some better days. Okay, it still works. It still does its job as a phone. But the problem is now, the phone doesn't want to charge. That whole episode had a lot of technical issues. Not gonna kid you. I mean, if one more person asks me why is there a Jonas Brothers song playing randomly over what you're saying, it was the first draft. Like, it wasn't originally "Girls Just Want to Have Fun." It was SOS by the Jonas Brothers. But I thought, "Girls Just Want to Have Fun" is more universally known. How in the world did the audio from the Jonas Brothers song stay in the video? You got me. I have no idea. But the phone, like, basically just got worse. So yeah, it called for an upgrade. We finally had to give in, do an upgrade. We did not. In fact, we downgraded. Like, right now I'm using an iPhone 7 Plus, and the screen's cracked. But just like I keep telling myself, it's only temporary. It's only temporary. Well, that is the show for you this week. To follow me on social media. Until next time, for some reason, it feels like everybody is following BuzzFeed, doesn't it? I mean, last time I tried to unfollow it, my phone burst into flames. Well, anyway, that is my time. Thank you.